Hi, it's Emily. It's a cold, snowy day today, so I wanted to heat up the kitchen a little bit. I want to share a recipe that my friend Heather taught me how to make almost 15 years ago, and it is a keeper. I've been making it ever since. It makes a great appetizer when you have guests over for a party or a game. It's actually an Olive Garden knockoff recipe of warm spinach artichoke dip. I'm going to teach you how to make it. It's super simple. I've adapted it to a microwave recipe. If you don't like to use the microwave, go ahead and use the stove. So we're going to start out with a microwave safe bowl. And I've already roughly chopped, I'm using artichoke hearts that are marinated in oil. And I've already given these a rough chop. We're going to use about a cup of artichoke hearts. Pour those into my bowl. And then to this, we're going to add a half a cup to a cup of frozen chopped spinach. So it's already chopped up for us. We just have to get it nice and tender in the microwave. So if you want to go heavy on the spinach, do 1 cup. If you want light, go half a cup. Okay, 1 cup of frozen chopped spinach and artichokes. I'm going to put just a drizzle of water, maybe 1 tablespoon. Okay, just a little drizzle of water just to keep it from drying out. And 4 minutes in the microwave. While that's cooking, I have 4 minutes, so I'm going to mince my garlic. I'm using fresh garlic. If you want to use powdered, that's fine. It's a little shortcut. I like the little bite that you get from the fresh garlic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dice these into a ramekin. I'm going to use 4 cloves of fresh garlic. I like this little garlic press. It's really easy to use. Okay, I decided to use 5 cloves. I didn't think 4 looked like enough. I'm going to drizzle some olive oil in the ramekin with the garlic. Just enough. I'm going to cook this in the microwave, and I don't want it to dry out, so I want to cook it in that olive oil. And all this is only going to take 45 seconds in the microwave. So when our 4 minutes is up on our artichoke and spinach, I'm going to cook the garlic for 45 seconds. Okay, after 4 minutes, this is what our artichoke and spinach looks like. I'm going to give it a quick stir. And that spinach looks tender. Okay, and there's a little bit of water, or excess liquid and water, and I'm going to drain that off. Okay, all drained. I'm going to add to this 1 brick of cream cheese, softened. So 8 ounces. And if you let it get nice and soft, it's going to melt all by itself in here. So all we've got so far is 1 cup each artichoke and spinach, and then 8 ounces of cream cheese. I'm going to let that get all warm while I move on to the next step. Okay, we have our garlic and olive oil. I'm going to put this in the microwave for 45 seconds to cook it. And the garlic is done, so I'm going to put this in with the cream cheese and the spinach and artichoke. And then stir that up a little. If your cream cheese wasn't softened, you might have to put this whole mixture in the microwave for about 30 seconds just to get that cream cheese nice and melty. Now we're going to add a little bit of heat and some seasonings. We're going to add black pepper. And we're going to add red pepper flakes. This is going to give it some heat and some color. I love those red flecks. Stir that up. And then add a pinch or two of salt. Two pinches of salt. This is looking good so far. Now we're going to add Parmesan cheese two ways. We're going to add grated Parmesan and shredded Parmesan. I love when you go to eat a dip and it's got fresh grated cheese in it and you get that cheese string. That's what the shredded Parmesan is going to give us. So we're going to do 1/3 cup each. And I always do heaping measurements. So 1/3. And then the trusty Kraft grated Parmesan, 1/3 of a cup of that as well. And those are all the ingredients in our dip. So now all we have to do is stir it. And if you want to make this ahead, you can put it in the refrigerator, and then when you go to serve it, you can warm it up in the microwave or in the oven, and maybe even put some more Parmesan cheese on top just to make it really fresh like you just made it. But that is it. Our warm Olive Garden spinach artichoke dip. I'm going to plate up the dip. If you're following a keto diet, then you can use celery sticks or cucumber slices to dip this in. If you're not, go ahead and do toast. That's the best. And carrot sticks. So I'm going to get this plated. Well, this is our finished product. How good does that look? Got our warm spinach artichoke dip, our knockoff Olive Garden. It smells like an Olive Garden with all this garlic going on. So we've got some keto-friendly options and then the best option, which is toast. I think that goes really well with it. But there's the platter. Isn't this beautiful enough to serve to guests? And then the dip. And look what I promised you. The stringy cheese. Look at that. Yum. Well, I better try it, don't you think? Of course, I'm going to go for the bread. I like how we left the artichokes in kind of bigger chunks, so you know you're getting one. Great. That's a way to make a red pepper taste really good. Just add some cheese and garlic. It's so good.